What's up, guys? Alright, I know, a little different style, but you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. What women find attractive in men. And guys, I've been helping you with this for a while now, giving my experience, but now we have the other side perspective. So I have Lainey here with me. I will link all of her socials down below, but I'm going to be getting into more of a little spicy, a little normal, like what you guys want to hear. So traits that you might be able to pick up, habits you might be able to create, that make you and carry yourself as a more attractive individual, more likelihood to get a date with, your crush. Whether it's in the gym, outside the gym, or in the gym now, switch up the scenery again. But yeah, guys, we're going to jump right into this. And Lainey, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready.
The question I have to start with.
Oh, God.
How much of a role does confidence play when a male is approaching you trying to get a first date?
I think it's super important. If someone doesn't seem super confident, then I don't think it's super attractive. So if a man knows what he wants and he comes up, and especially if he says let's do a specific thing or specific day or whatever, that makes it better.
So say he's a 6 out of 10
Okay.
with the utmost confidence, or there's an 8 out of 10 with no confidence.
I would think the more confidence, because I think they'd have a better personality. At least
Yeah.
it would seem like they would.
Yeah.
And I think personality is going to be more important, because obviously you want to be physically attracted to somebody, but it makes it better.
So they should come up as a confident king.
Yes.
For all of my below average kings out there, does height play a role in initial, when you first see them like that? Because I feel like attraction really only matters when you first see them. Once you get to know them, I feel like that kind of takes over. But
Yeah.
when you first run into someone, so he has the looks, but he's 5'5".
I mean, it can be a role, but I've dated a handful of guys that were my height. I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
So as long as they're not Tahir on me,
Yeah.
I think I'm probably cool with it.
And what would you say the biggest thing for you is that makes up for them being shorter? Maybe a specific trait or something they do? What would that be?
I think it's just how they make me feel. We have a really good chemistry, and I just love being around them. They make me a better person.
Now you're going to like this one a little too much, so don't get too excited. I actually just made a video, guys. I'll pop it up right here. Just made a video on why training and building muscle makes you more attractive. So, to
Okay.
follow up with that, dad bod or fit bod?
Fit bod.
Yeah, that was no hesitation. You guys hear that? I said the same thing. No hesitation. Dad bods are not in. How much of a role does muscle play in initial, attractiveness?
For myself personally, it's super important.
Would you say it's one of the bigger turn-ons if a guy's muscular and veins, he's driving, you see his huge forearms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just for the physical part, but more so for the mental part. Just knowing that's what they prioritize, and they have the same interests, because I'm obviously in the gym.
Yeah.
So we can kind of connect over that and have a similar lifestyle, otherwise it wouldn't really work.
I like that. So it's more than just the looks, and I think that's what a lot of people don't see is going through a fitness journey is more than just looks. The looks are great, but you get to work on the mental side of things. It goes into almost allowing you to be successful in other areas, because you have
100%.
goals, you put the work in, and you realize you're able to achieve it. So there comes your confidence, and that confidence goes into work life, relationship life, and everything just seems to kind of step up from there.
Yes, 100%. And it builds more confidence too.
It does.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. You can't get taller. Height's genetics. So stop sitting there complaining about being short or being too tall, which I have heard some people complain about. You guys are weird. But go focus on what you can control. If you're out of shape, stop complaining about it, because you can fix it. Go in the gym, start eating better. You don't have to be to a T with calories, but start improving day by day, because it doesn't just help you, it helps the people around you. How big of a role does a guy having goals and drive play for you?
I think it's just extremely attractive, and if they don't, it's a turn-off.
So if he had every other thing on your checkbox, he has the muscles, super attractive. We'll give it to you. This guy's a little taller than you. I know you like guys your height, but this guy's taller than you. But he comes home, he's lazy, just wants to smoke weed, and he's just sitting on the couch. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely not.
Because I know you've had some interesting past experiences.
Yes.
And we know that you usually do wear the pants, right?
Yes.
Would you say that's something you're looking to change going forward? Like, that's not ideally what you want to happen in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
It just happens because you have your life together so well, you have really big goals, but you haven't really found someone that matches that.
Yeah.
Or more than you.
100%.
So guys, as much as you can be a simp and give a girl attention, you also need to hold up your end as a male. I've talked about this too in the video. I'll pop up right here too. The role of a male is to protect and also take lead. Again, I'm not saying there's no need to control. There's control versus her running over you. Those are two opposite sides. But you need to take the lead. Like, set up the dates. Make the first move.
Yes.
First move?
I have to make the first move and I don't love it.
I was even talking to her about this last night. The girl will give you hints. Don't make it uncomfortable and like just lean in out of nowhere. There's hints, eye contact, she gets closer to you. Look for the hints first. That way you know you're not going to put each other in an uncomfortable situation. Please, guys. I hear too much. The girls are making the first move. That's not how it should be. Take what you have as a man. I'm not going to say it, but you guys know what you have. And use it. Not actually use it, but take that first step because she will find that really attractive, right? Like, if the guy makes the move. I'm going to leave you with one more question. What is one pro tip you would give them that might help them become a little more confident, more successful in approaching their said crush?
Yeah. So if it's a crush, especially if it's someone that you don't know super well, you want to get to know them, right? And maybe your goal is to have a relationship with them, but you want to have like a good, relationship, just as a friendship too, right? Yeah. So if you're approaching somebody and you're nervous to talk to them, to ask them on a date, like, first talk to them as a person. Show interest in them as a person. Don't just hit on them, talk about their appearance. Like, actually try to get to know them. Because as a female, I don't want to just be told, oh, you're hot, like, let me take you out. Yeah. It's like asking me about myself personally. That's so much more attractive. And we can have like those deeper conversations too.
So maybe going more the route of like a friendship date without friend-zoning yourself. So putting yourself in a situation like going to the park. Something like that where it's very casual, but you get to chat one-on-one with the person and actually get to know them versus...
like a movie.
Yeah.
You can't talk. Yeah.
And guys, the intention with movies usually are, like, if you're like, hey, come over and let's watch a movie. It's usually,
no.
Yeah, it's usually not like, it comes off as, hey, I pretty much just want to have fun. If you go to these free activities, like, hey, let's just go walk in the park. Or if you have dogs, let's go take our dogs for a walk. And just get to know the person. Heck, even work out with them. If she's a fitness girl and you're a fitness guy, or in the gym a little bit, go work out with her. I mean, she might tell you no. Some girls like working out alone. Mm-hmm. But she might say yes. So in order to grow, especially in a situation like this, you need to get out of your comfort zone. Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid of rejection, guys. You hear the saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I agree 100%. Now, there's plenty of things I don't want to do, but I do it to continue growing where I am as a person, as a business. But you have to do that. It's the same thing. I know comparing business to women is, I don't like doing it, but it's, in a sense, you have to get uncomfortable, especially if you're not used to walking up to random females and talking to them. Because if you get that eye contact, a smile, you see them in there a bunch, wherever it's at work, gym, just go talk to them. The worst thing that happens is they're saying, hey, we can just be friends. And at the end of the day, that's really not a bad thing. All right, guys, since you did make it this far, I talk about pulling the value. You didn't just waste 6, 7, 8 minutes of your life just to go and do the same thing and not go talk to said girl. So what I want you to do now, you have two options. You either go back and rewatch this and actually listen and take down notes, or you go implement what you learned. I'm not saying everything in this video might not be for you, but there will be at least 1 or 2 things in here that you can start utilizing to help, whether it's confidence, whether it's approaching women. There's a lot of things you can pull apart from this, as well as just expanding your friend group. So I want you guys to really think about it. I'm always down to, I look at every single comment and response, so let me know what you guys struggle with. I want to make more videos on pretty much the topics you guys want to hear. That way I can help you as much as possible. My goal with this channel, you can even tell by my banner, my thumbnail, everything. It is self-improvement. I want you to be the best version of yourself, whether it's fitness, mentally, spiritually, whatever it comes down to. I'm just trying to help you guys get to the level of whatever you want to achieve, having goals set and achieving them. And I think that all stems from confidence. Confidence in the gym led me to talking in front of a camera. I'll go record in public in front of 100 people and look like a clown, but I don't care, because here's the reality. People will not remember 5-10 seconds after that what the heck just happened. You might think they're going to. They'll probably never even see you again. So you need to stop caring about what other people have to say about you and doing what you want to do and being happy about that. So you guys made it this far. I love you guys. You're day one supporters or new supporters. If you're new, smash the sub. And do me a favor while I drink the rest of this energy drink, smash the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.